In 2026, the race for the absolute smartest AI is over. Chasing benchmark scores won't give you an edge anymore. GPT-5.4 and Gemini 3.1 Pro now intersect at exactly 57 on the intelligence index. Because raw intelligence is equal, the landscape forces you to choose a specific path, optimizing for autonomy, multimodal processing, or local sovereignty. If you pick the wrong ecosystem, you don't get dumber answers. You get workflow bottlenecks. You end up paying for unused features while manually doing the work the AI should handle. By the end of this video, we will map your exact profession and daily friction points directly to the correct AI infrastructure. Success right now requires optimizing for what actually slows you down, not what looks best in a press release. Let's start with the engineer and the automator. If that describes your daily work, your ecosystem is ChatGPT, running on GPT-5.4. To use this, you pay $20 to $100 a month, and you grant the OpenAI agent full background screen access at the operating system level. In return, the AI actually does the work. It natively opens your IDE, runs builds, debugs code across multiple files, and operates as an autonomous background worker while you focus on other tasks. This bar chart comparing desktop operation tasks proves the point. At 75%, GPT 5.4 explicitly surpasses the 72.4% human baseline on the OS World benchmark. This automation extends to highly specialized science. Meet GPT Rosalind, OpenAI's model designed specifically for advanced biological reasoning. It processes complex structural chemistry inputs, like the DNA double helix seen here, to accelerate hypothesis generation and drug discovery workflows. But there is a strict trade-off. You are exposing your daily screen activity to a cloud provider, and you completely lose the ability to natively process video or audio without stringing together clunky transcription workarounds. If your job requires building software or executing multi-step digital labor, ChatGPT is a mandatory investment. Next is the researcher and multimodal strategist. Your tool is Google's Gemini 3.1 Pro. Gemini is built to swallow massive raw inputs. 1-hour videos, 8-hour audio files, and 2 million token text repositories merge into a single node. It instantly outputs cleanly formatted, cited documents and structured data tables. Zero third-party extraction tools required. Gemini dominates factual grounding. It beats ChatGPT on the ARC-AGI-2 reasoning benchmark and holds the edge in graduate-level science. The primary trade-off? Gemini has zero desktop computer use capabilities. It cannot execute autonomous mechanics on your machine. Gemini is an unparalleled analyst for complex data, but you are still entirely responsible for the physical clicking, typing, and execution of its advice. Finally, we have the privacy-first budget optimizer. Your solution is the OpenWeight's Gemma 4 model. You run this entirely on your own hardware using free clients like Ollama or LM Studio, dedicating between 2.5 and 15 gigabytes of your local device's VRAM. The outcome is 100% offline, zero latency assistance for daily triage. You can draft emails and summarize PDFs with absolutely zero recurring subscription costs. Running locally does not mean losing modern vision capabilities. Take a look at this image of a gondola passing under a bridge in Venice. Gemma 4 can accurately identify and caption complex spatial scenes like this, completely offline. It handles architectural reasoning too, correctly identifying the ornate Thai temple spires of Wat Arun from a single photograph. The trade-off here is raw power. Local edge models simply lack the brute force compute required for long-horizon, multi-step professional engineering or complex reasoning tasks. If you want local AI, you trade away frontier cloud capabilities in exchange for absolute data sovereignty and financial efficiency. The current AI landscape requires a ruthless triage of your own workflow needs, rather than a search for a single, absolute best model. Let's use this decision flowchart to map you to your ideal infrastructure, starting at the central question. What is your primary bottleneck? If your bottleneck is action, coding, or desktop automation, follow this path directly to ChatGPT Plus or Pro. Just remember, choosing this locks you out of massive context windows and native video analysis. If your bottleneck is deep research, synthesizing massive data, or analyzing audio and video, your path leads straight to Gemini 3.1 Pro. And if your friction points are privacy, cost, or light daily tasks, the path takes you to Gemma 4 Local, with the strict understanding that local computing forfeits the autonomous execution capabilities of the cloud. This visual mapping proves that trying to force one model to do everything will inherently break your workflow. Treating these highly specialized infrastructures as interchangeable chatbots is the biggest mistake professionals make in 2026. If you manage digital operations and build software, buy ChatGPT. If you synthesize massive media files or dense research data, buy Gemini. If you just need a smart, secure brainstorming partner that protects your data, install Gemma 4. Match the specific tool to your exact task and stop paying for expensive hype you don't actually use.